Friday. It's a holiday weekend here in the US because Sunday is the 4th of July, so we're off on Monday. So Monday, Marga will be here and I will be there watching with her. But office is closed, like warehouse is closed, so everybody's off for a long weekend. So that's great. Before I forget to say, Jennifer Casey Swartz, you won a $50 gift certificate. Jennifer Casey Swartz. Email info@ecraftdesigns. And you will get Angel and she will tell you how to collect your prize or send you a code. First going to see if I see myself. To be sure, yeah, that works. To be sure, I'm going to look it up on my phone as well because, yeah, you know, the last 2 times it happened that it stopped on our own equipment kind of here. So just to make sure that I have a backup if that happens again, because apparently everything keeps working except my iPad and Anna's computer. So she's trying something else as well, because we have no idea why things like that happen every now and then. So what I'm also going to do, I'm going to, because we introduced the new Florals Volume 3, of course. You have been super excited about that one. Response has been great from the stores as well. And we ship to the stores already, so they're going out every day now. And this morning when I entered the warehouse, we had some gorgeous samples on the stairs from on the stairs I say, because everything that's for me they put on the stairs in the office, so it was in a box there. Gorgeous samples from Karen Gerber from Canada. So yeah, they are exquisite. So, and I have a fun thing to show you that I wanted to kind of try out. So that worked well. So let's see. I see a lot of people coming in already. Hi everybody, and of course like, comment and share to make a chance for another $50 gift certificate. And no Annika and Josette, because I just got pictures from Annika playing in a water park. So with friends. She makes friends very easily. So she's having a great time. So I have the stuff here that I'm going to work with in front of me. So if you turn the camera around, I'm going to show you, you see? But then I'm going to show you the samples from Karen first, because that is so nice. I'm just going to see, hi Ans, Debbie, Denise, Angelique, hi everybody, Terry, I see a lot of people, hi everybody, hi Kobe. How was your weekend with the ladies? It was last weekend, I think. That must have been fun. Yeah, so we went to you might have seen my pictures, went to the zoo yesterday, and that was the first time since a long time, and that was really fun. So I'm going to slide this up, you see. So I'm going to work with the mason jar. I'm using the summer art paper from Ilse and Charlene, and I have all kind of things cut, and I have like some fun things to show you. I also stamped, you see one of the stamps from Diane and Sonia. This one on vellum, and that's going to make a great window as well in my mason jar. So, and I actually have the idea but I'm not going to do it now, but I can work on here with real florals as well. I know somebody did that, I think. It's not my idea, I got it from somebody. But so lots and lots to work with. But first, the cards from Karen here. Look at this. So Florals number 13. She made this gorgeous card. If you go to Alberta, like as soon as you enter, I think there's a sign with a wild rose country sign. This reminded me of the wild rose right away. The colors, it's such a gorgeous card. You know, she has the stitched circles here as a background, and then the flower buds she created. I asked her if she wanted to do live for us again. She's moving at the moment, or going to move. So, hi Octavia, finally making it live. Welcome. And yeah, and this is, you know, it's such a gorgeous. Oh, wait, my comments. Yeah. Oh, you've been out of town, Sue? Yeah. Don't click on it because have you seen the new start? Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly what. Yeah, and the grandkids are growing up so fast. That's correct. Hi, Karin and Anita. Yeah, this is such a gorgeous card. So what she did, she made the flower buds here, and I think if I'm correct, I'm just going to peek in here quickly. Oh, I can see there might be something in there, but of course the cardstock is really stiff. That's a soft finish cardstock, so she must have made it wet a little bit, and then she made the flower bed using the same die set. So you see, so she just used, I would say, this size to make that green here. But it is absolutely gorgeous. As soon as I opened that one, I thought, well, that is in love. So you see what you can do with a non-realistic floral. You can make realistic florals. And that's what you see here. This is absolutely stunning, I think. So that is from Karen, using number 3. Then talking about realistic, what she did here is she made lilies with this one. Has nothing to do with what I created. Nothing. She made that a fantastic lily. Look at that. And then there's an extra little flower here. She only used the smallest one. You see, so she only used the smallest one to make this here. And then here, like the other ones, she used to make lilies. Isn't it gorgeous? Hi Deb, hi Honora, Linda. Linda, you met Tracy, I know. Yeah, and Monica's here. Oh, you're waiting for your new florals to arrive, Doreen? Yeah, they are really, really nice. Hi Tracy, there you are. Yeah, but look at that. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? It is so pretty. And of course that elegant leaf in it. Let me show you that because that is, let me see. Oh, I have it on the table probably somewhere. Well, it's a die set elegant leaf in there. Let me show you the die because I have the die sets. I just can't find the packaged one, but it's on the, I know it's on the table. You see, that's that one that she used in there as well. And that is just a fantastic, beautiful set. Got it here. I knew I had it. You see, so that one, the Lacy Leaves. You see, and that's one that everybody's using. I already see everywhere because that's just a fantastic basic die set. But I absolutely love that. So she made a big tag, and yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The coloring, the shaping. It is so pretty. And I think, hi Honora, I think she posted it already somewhere. For the people that came in late, I'm going to show you this one here. You see, that is the Florals number 13. And Karen created this from this one. Absolutely love it. Next one is this one. It is Florals 11. You don't even recognize it, is it? You don't even recognize it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Again, she made buds here, flower buds. One that's a little bit more open. And here the closed ones. So as soon as Karen has moved in, I don't know if I finished that sentence. Sometimes I just go off. But as soon as she is in her new house, she will do a live for us again. And I know for that ribbon, I saw her doing that. So all the ribbon, you see it matches the color perfectly. I know she's using the distress ink or the oxides, whatever she's using. Just wet the paper and just put your ribbon in there. That is what she does. Yeah, Irina, is it your favorite leaf? Or I know, isn't it? That's such a nice die that you can just tuck away everywhere. Yeah, that is just yeah. What did you say? That's the one I got on the fence for some others. Oh, Angelique, they're also pretty. But it's of course, you know, it's your choice. But yeah. Love what she did. And of course, what I did, I made it open, more flat. And I said to Karen, my goodies, if I see this one, then, oh, my work. But whatever. It is. And then last but not least, oh. These two. I think she posted them online already, but this, look at this. Is that a festive barn? Is that a festive barn? This is so cool. And a sleigh. I know we have 2 sleighs. So there's 2. They both will work well. But this is one of Josette's sleighs. And yeah, it is just... And I don't know if Karen is here because I know she's busy with the packing. And if Karen is here, Karen, I know you told me that the white stuff... Because I said, what's that white stuff this morning? And I'm pretty sure she said it's deco art. It's deco art snow or something, and then combined with the glitter. So that's what you see here, deco art snow. I will, if she's here, or otherwise I'll look it up, and then we can post a link later. But look at the barn. It's just, you know, Christmas memories here, the windows. It is just, this is so pretty. And then I thought my box was pretty. I think it is. But this is really, really pretty. So for this one, of course, you recognize the barn from your set. I know a lot of you have that. So if you have the barn, the sleigh is from your set as well. There's another sleigh that's a little bit more rounded. You can use both of them for this idea. And of course, she's using Florals 12 here. You see? It is absolutely gorgeous. So Karen, if you're here, thank you so much. They are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that is that one. Then I'm going to start on my mason jars. Oh no, I need to show you something else fun. So I did bring a pine cone with the release because I thought, oh, that would be fun to add like florals here. You can hang it in your tree. But then I got another idea. I thought, you know, pine cones are bulky on cards, so you cannot use them on cards. Like real pine cones, you cannot use on cards. And then I got the idea in my head, and because I was an hour early this morning, I said to Joep, oh, we need to leave at 10. And then I said, Joep, we need to go now, we need to go now. And then he said, you said you need to leave at 10, and it was 9. So I had an hour extra here at the studio. So I did what I wanted to do. So I made a pine cone that you can put on a card. It's really, so this is a really pretty pine cone. It's a big one. So I'm going to do the same with smaller ones because this is so much fun. This actually has some sticky points here. And I'm pretty sure these are from a tree that we actually took down. And of course, where we are, there are like a ton. Yeah, Doreen, big thumbs up for Karen. Exactly. So we have a ton of pine cones. I have big ones, small ones. So I'm going to do small ones as well. So basically what I did, you see, so I made a flat pine cone, you see? So I made this from this. So basically what you do is I took down this and I cut a piece of paper for underneath, you see? So that's here. And then I just, yeah, Anita, this is so cool. And we have like a ton of pine cones where I live. So for me, this is just picking it up and making a lot of these. And this is a bigger one because this is a bigger pine cone. So what I did, I basically took a piece of paper and started stacking them, and then I put 2 at the bottom. And what I did, because this is bigger and more bulky. No, Claudia, I didn't. This one is in my house for a long time already. I had this one. I have a bucket of pine cones everywhere. Yeah, so I did not sterilize these. No. Would you do that in the oven and then like on a certain, I will look it up. But like our whole yard is full of, but this one has been inside for a long time, very dry. So what I did, I took Tim Holt scissors, so I cut off the tip, like the sharp ends, but you can see, and then you can just stack them on your paper and glue them like that. And then I thought, I'm going to make these. I know, Laurie, isn't that a fun idea? And that was in my head. And because I had time this morning, I thought, oh, I'm going to try. So I made this one. So I just cut off the top, and then I can go just, you see, and if you this one, I used the Kids Choice glue. You can also use the, and mine is not stacked, it's not, but you can see you can just stack that. So make them smaller, so you really get them not bulky at all. And then the last 2 at the bottom, you see, I have 2 here. I actually took 2. And I did slide those underneath here, so at the back of the paper. But you can see, so you can build your own flat. Oh yeah, I'm in Los Angeles. I have to go to craft site. Yeah, if I can sell you bags with pine cones. I promise. We have a lot. Oh, here, how to do it? Sterilize. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees and line a baking sheet with foil. Clean the pine. What does it say? Clean the pine before you put them in the oven with warm water and white vinegar, making sure they are fully submerged for 30 minutes, stirring halfway through. The pine cones will then close up in the water. Okay, close up, yeah. I want them to open, but when they dry, they open again. Yeah. Okay, Honora, find them, because this is fun. Because look now, and I say this is a little bit bigger, but look at this. I did kind of slide this one underneath here to give you an idea, because you see that, and the top I just cut round. So I just took my Tim Holt scissor and I just cut it round, because you can cut your pine cone with that. And then you just slide it underneath here. Look at that. Then I have a real pine cone. So you can imagine, oh, on the jar as well, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, counting down to the class. Yes, me too. I did. The only thing is, well, I probably will tape something and put it on Monday because I said, oh, I will be back on Monday, but Monday is the 4th of July. Yeah, lots of pine cones. Yeah, anybody that lives in Canada or the US should be able, even if you live in LA, if you go in the mountains a little bit, you will probably find pine cones. But look at that, how beautiful it is. So you can imagine this will be fun for the wreath as well, or on my like phone booth, or on my mason jar, and it just gives you know, can't get it more realistic than this, I would say. So just a fun idea that I thought that I wanted to share with you. So that is that one. Yeah, so I will pick up smaller pine cones in my yard this weekend, and then I will show you other ones as well. So what I have here, well, you see I stamped that one, and what I want to do for this one, I want to make a window out of it as well. I don't know if I'm going to use it. There's two ways to make that window. You can either use the leftover from this one, and in this case I can actually put this underneath and kind of see how my jar, kind of how my vellum will be. And this one, you see, I see it fits exactly to the top and the bottom. And if you cut like loose windows, where is my die? I know it's here. It's always somewhere. Here it is. You can also put this on it, you see, and then you cut a little bit. You kind of put your line a little bit around it. So there's two ways that you can do it. Either use this and go around, but you want to leave an edge like a 1/4 inch, so you can see what you're cutting, what you need, because you need a piece for the tape. So everybody's going to find oh, the forest, yeah. Doreen, I know. Yeah, and then you say you're going to search, and like if you know the amount of pine cones we have on the property, there's a lot. There's a lot. I actually use them to start burning, and it's kind of funny. That's being from the Netherlands. I know we looked for pine cones, and then here, like we have so many, it's too much. But and they burn really well. Pine cones is a great fire starter. From the kindness stamp set. Oh, the floral I'm having here is from the kindness stamp sets. Oh, oh, Treintje. I know exactly about the fox, because in the other home that we lived in, we had a lot of foxes, and I know the smell of a fox from miles away. Miles away. So I will absolutely not pick up one that the fox peed on. So I'm going to do this. You see, and then in this case, I'm just going to do this. No, I know a fox. Yeah, no, absolutely. Ooh. And the fox, I tell you, they kind of protect their property by just, well, putting their business everywhere. Okay, so that one. And so the about the pine cones. I know I did a class in. I teach a class at an event in California from the Cats Meow. And then there was a tree outside and during lunch, and that tree had kind of fruits. They were hanging things, and they were really pretty. And I picked them up and I made a really nice background for a card. And then as soon as I showed it, everybody ran outside to see if they could find, well, there was a ton of those. So to the same tree, I said, well, the tree is there. So everybody picked up those things to make a nice background for a card. That would have been actually nice. So for the people that are in California and don't have pine cones, the fruits from, I have no idea which tree it was anymore, I have to say. Oh, they run across our roofs now. Oh, they do so? No, I don't have, we have chipmunks that run around, but not foxes. So this one I wanted to do in that. You can see already how pretty that is. And I want to put that in between here. Yeah, no, I love, of course, the wildlife. Love the wildlife. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we actually have nice weather now. We had horrible, even yesterday, we left the zoo at 3, and then it started to rain at that time. So it's, yeah, so there is, we got a lot of rain, but right now it is beautiful. Beautiful. And when this is all done, we're actually going out for lunch with everybody from here. Anna had a great idea, so that will be fun. That flower is beautiful. I have it. Yeah, Honora, the stamp you mean? The stamp is beautiful. And Honora, there are dies. Actually, samples are made at the moment, so we will get dies eventually for those stamps as well, because we had a lot of requests about that. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in here, and you can see already, and this will actually, by the way, this will be really pretty by, oh wait, I want to have this, oh, it might be easier to do it like this, sorry, then I can see better what I'm doing. Top there, make sure that flower is in. Oh, sorry, stuck to my finger else. Here we go. You see, and now I have a beautiful floral window, and I can color that as well, but that's not what I want to do right now. I'm going to add the second layer. So, and if you do the second one, you cut the same, so from this side, and then, so you cannot do it like this, because normally you would say, oh, I can add this, because that, but that doesn't line up perfectly. So you need to do it the same way. And I can trim this off for sure. I don't need to attach that. So I should use a trimmer for that, but I'm not doing that. I am just eyeballing in this case, but of course you can use a trimmer. You see, and that second one is going on here. Oh, wait, this way around. Sorry, on here. You see? And then you have a nice mason jar already. Yeah, the stamps are so beautiful. And I'll tell you, the next, oh, tape on this side. The next ones are ready. Oh, Ans, Copic markers for sure. Copics will hold on that. I'm pretty sure water-based markers will work. That might need to dry a little bit longer, but Copics will absolutely work. And vellum you have in different weights as well. So you have a little heavier one. So if you want to try watercolors or something, you might want to have the thicker one maybe. Yeah. So I'm going to put that on there. Which ink did you? Oh, I did the archival, Ranger archival. Probably StazOn would be really good as well, but this is the one I had at hand. So the archival ink. Oh yeah, you can make a shaker for sure. Yeah, yeah. Hi Gea. So for the people that just tune in, make sure you watch from the beginning, because then I show the samples from Karen. And you want to see those. Okay, now lining it up. So I'm going to take it towards me a little bit. Oh, it's still in the... Maybe I was even working too high. So kind of what I like to do, kind of line it up by holding it here. There is no tape on there, and I do that for a reason. Because I like to have a lid on my jars. And of course you can do pages without a lid. But I like the lid on there. And if I do... oh, let's put the blue one on here, on one side. If I do the lid on here, and I do it on the back like this, then I have 4 layers here. And that's going to be bulkier. So I like to trim off my lid here. So I kind of remove some layers there. And it might just be me, but you don't need to. And of course, if you're going to fill the pages with a lot of bulky things like here, then you don't need to do that. So this is just a tip that if you like to do that, you can do that. And then this one doesn't have tape on it. This one does. So I'm going to put a little strip of tape, or actually at the bottom here, and then glue that one on. So depending if you want to make your pages more bulky and put pictures in there, you don't need to do this. But I do like the lids on every page. Oh, you're making penguins? Yeah. You know, it's such a fun set to work with. So line this up, you see. So now I have one side, and then this one does have double-sided adhesive on the back. And then I can line this one up there. Do I want to have... Oh, that's good, yeah. See, and then this one I just line up here. And I think it was Jona who had in the preparation for the class, she said, why don't you put tape on the back? Because if you just cut a lot of lids and you don't know exactly what you're going to do, front or back, because you don't need double-sided adhesive on both the lids, of course, if you do it like this. You see, and now I have a page, and then I can add my reinforcements. I can color on here. Let me show you, I do have Copic markers here, but I'm pretty sure I can use anything. So if you use watercolors, you need to be more careful that it's not going to dry. So let me show you that this should work. I'm going to put something white underneath there so you can see better. I have some white sheets here. I don't know if you even get to making flowers. There's so much to tell. There's so much to tell. I was too high in the screen, I see. You see, so I can... and if I'm correct, let me see. I don't think it will bleed on vellum. Does my ink? Oh yeah, you see, yeah. So what I need to do, so you see what I'm doing here? My leaves are disappearing. So it is, so my Copic will not bleed, but I need to go on the back side of the paper. Because otherwise I pick up my ink. So I stamped on this side. So if I want to color with Copics, you need to go to the back side and then color here. Because otherwise, I'm glad I just reminded myself of that. Otherwise and then I want to stay in the line, of course, so it looks nice on both sides. And of course, which are the inks that Copic doesn't bleed with. But of course, this is a safe way to do it. So just do it on the back side. And the advantage with vellum is that your Copic won't bleed. You see, there we go. You see, and then you get a beautiful floral there. So you can do that. Oh, Frank says, just got the mason jar this week. I don't know when I can create some. Oh, Femke, sit down. Take time for yourself. Take time for yourself. And then, of course, but I'm not going to do it now, but I have really nice matching colors with that. So I can actually color that in with anything. I need to remember that I have this one. I'm going to put that aside. That I do the other leaves the same way. I will post a picture of that later. Honor, are your stays on ink pads getting hot? Sometimes. Okay. I have no idea what you mentioned there, Sue. I don't know if it's about dry ink pads or something, but I do a lot of, I'm too high with my, I do a lot of, I have re-inkers, especially for my black ones, I have re-inkers. You see, but this will be pretty, could be a really pretty card as well. So I will work on that one further. Oh, it needs a little bit of twine, of course, on there. So let me put this one together. And I had a piece of plain vellum for that one, because then I'm going to decorate that one with the florals. If I get to it before 12, otherwise we just go on Wednesday then. Because, sorry, Marga will be here on Monday. And this one, because I have the same paper as the front for the back, I am going to leave those holes on because I want to have that the same. And because this is going to have florals, so this is going to be more bulky, so I'm going to attach the lid together as well. Because there will be a lot of dimension going on that one. So let's do this first. And then, of course, what I have as well, as I go, I always learn as well. Then I think, oh, I could do this, you know. Oh, ink pads are running. So when you stamp, do you, Do you press too hard there? Yeah, running ink pads. Honora? I have no idea. I don't think I ever had an ink pad that was... So if you stamp, Honora, is it when you stamp that it's running? I have no idea about that. I'm sorry. Oh, let me take this away. Don't need that. And I need to stop at 1. I cannot say, oh, I stay longer if I didn't finish my flowers, because we have a reservation at the restaurant today. So I need to be ready. And otherwise I just work on it on the weekend and post pictures, which is... What that cardstock is? Oh, the cardstock is the summer, yeah. You can put a link in that, Anna, for the summer. Yeah, it's the summer journal, the summer... Wait, I have it here. Do I have it here? I don't know. I do have it here. Just a second. It's the summer art card. Oh, no, I don't have it here. It's from Ilse and Charlene. And they have gorgeous cardstock. Oh, I need to put a piece of the 3 mil there. Yeah, vellum is always... Oh, Anna has it here. It's from this one. From the summer art paper. And gorgeous paper. And it's actually because you know I had that yellow card. That is really pretty. Wait, let me put this away. Let me show you that, because that's what I need to think about. Well, you can see this. You see, if you see the card from that, will be really pretty for that one. And there's red. So there's all kind of colors in there. But I need to think about that one that let me see. I still got my samples here. Here. You see this one on that paper. Let me find, because all the paper from Ilse and Charlene is so pretty as well. It is so pretty. Let me find if I have it in here. Wait, just a second. It might not, no, exactly, because we, yeah, I think this is here. If you see these, if you see, because I talked about making them for fall, you can see right away how pretty that, look at that. Ah. So pretty. So that is from the summer art space. You see, so you can see right away what I was talking about, is you can make full cards as well. That will be pretty on there. So that's all from the summer art paper. But all the paper packs from Ilse and Charlene are really pretty, I have to say. They are really pretty. Yeah, put this. I'm just going to add a little piece here as well. And I can put a piece in the middle. Oops, that's that. And then I'm going to put the pages together. So what are the plans for the weekends? Do we have plans? So here we have the weekend off. So the people, I heard that the airports here were swamped. Oh, you bought it again? Yeah, the paper is beautiful. The airports were swamped here, I heard. So it's... I don't know. Luckily, I don't need to fly this weekend. I don't need to fly. I know, isn't it beautiful, Robin? I know. It is. Okay, so this one I'm going to line up. And of course, the lining up, especially when you have a window, is key. So I might use, let me see, my release sheet in there. I'm going to start here. So I'm going to line up the hole, that's important. So lining that up. And then I'm going to kind of walk this around. Oh, actually, if I drop it, it's... Because if you don't have a good start, of course. And then I'm going to take away my release sheet. Oh, shoppen en morgen zondag knutselen. Oh, that's nice. I have to say, I'm not a big shopper, like for clothes or something. I'm boring. Here we go. So that one, you see, so that lines up perfectly. Then I have the lids here. And so these ones, you see, I have one with tape, one without. But because this is going to be bulky, I could have actually do both with tape lined up. So I will just cut another one, that's fine. So I will just have, so this weekend I'm going to cut snowflakes a ton. And for the class next week, a ton of snowflakes and trees. And so there's so much, here you go. You see that one? And this will be, you know, so the trees from that are coming with the set, you can imagine if you do something from outside right now, that you're going for a walk or whatever, you can use that. So release sheet is, so this is actually white. This comes from the tape. This is in between the rolls, that how we get them. But release sheet is if you have the tape. Oh, this one. So if you use this, oh, like this, what I took off, you see? You die cut this, so this is a release sheet. So you save all those pieces because you can die cut it. So this is basically the same. So that's a big piece, but you can also, this would also be non-stick. So if I hold this here, nothing will stick to this. So the release sheet from your tape, from your adhesive. Oh, yes, Charlene has a workshop next week as well, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. She is also doing the workshop. Okay, and then I was going to build. Oh, I forgot something. Beginner mistake. You know, talking and because I did die cut these. And I should have done the label before. So what I'm going to do, because you saw that already, you can make a little incision here and slide this underneath, which I'm too late for now. So in this case, I need to trim it, because don't glue it on like this, because then it's out of whack, you see. So you want to have it in the middle, and then you can, I could have folded it around the first one and here as well. And then it's nice and hiding. So I forgot that. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, because it happens more. But yeah, you see, because I wanted to put this one on there, and I did stamp this one and that label. And I also have like somebody's honking the horn, not to us, but outside somewhere. So that is from the die set, from this one. I use that little circle from this one, from the labels. And then I use the stamp from the matching stamp sets. And that's absolutely one of my favorites. And then, of course, we have the matching stamp sets to go with the labels as well. So this will all work really nice. And then another thing that I wanted to show you. I had so many ideas this morning. This will be fun, because that's from the same set. You see, I love, and I'm not going to, although that could be. But like this label, those labels that are in this set work really fun if you want to kind of interchange it a bit. You see, all the labels basically. Because you see this one, you see, can go on your jar. So that's a really fun one to use. So that's out of the same sets. Then this one will be fun. You see, that's this one. And then you have matching stamps. And then you can put a ribbon in it and put it around. And then this one is this one. You see, so I added the label. So you see, these will all make really fun jars, labels for your jar. So because I know a lot of people have that one, I thought I need to share that with you. I'm kind of going from one side to the other, but that's just, there's so many ideas. And before I forget, I thought, well, you know, let's show it right away. But my little tag here, I did wrong. I should have done that first. I used that stamp set to do a few crafts with my grandson, and he loved the stamp. Yeah, is that I think it's because the words were in a circle. Yeah, so that is, it's you know, it's a fun set, and it's very useful, because there's so many different. Simply the best. I'm going to do it like this, because they're simply the best. Kind of line it up in here. You see, but you can imagine. So you know what I mean. Do I have another open one here? No, I don't. But basically, what Esther, I should show you quickly. Basically, what you can do is make a little incision with a knife in, but I don't have a cutting knife. I'm even lost my scissor. Oh, here. So you can take this, and then you should do it with a knife, but make a little incision here with a craft knife. And I could have done that with my open ones. And then you can slide this in there and fold it around, so you don't see it, you see. So it's a really nice well, I can't even, but you know what I mean. So I should have done it with these ones, because then you would have not seen a cut line, which would be nice. So right now what I need to do is put tape on there, put it on there, and then I'm probably going to do the same label on the back, because that kind of is, otherwise you see the tape. Oh, I can take the wider tape here. I'm going to take the 10 mil. Yeah, it is a great kit. I agree. It is so much fun to work with. Just make it nice and straight here. Sprinkle with your fairy dust, Joseph. What is it, Joseph? Are you awake already? Did you see my realistic pine cone, Joseph? It's so cool. Okay, so now what I need to do, I need to measure and kind of make a decision on where to cut. And I'm going to do that with, oh, do I have a guillotine here? You see, I'm making life really, really difficult for myself now. But you see, that's what happens. So it's going to be trimmed here. And then, oh, that one I can just cut off. So I just need to trim off this side. And I need to do that straight. But I'm eyeballing. So let's see. Let's see how I did. So this one, I kind of want to have it not exactly in the middle, kind of higher up. I don't think I am perfectly central. And of course I should, where is my toolbox? I don't like crooked, and it is crooked. Where is my, I know I have it, wait. I think it's here. I put it away, yes. I put it away because we were taping something. Because I want to have this straight. So I'm kind of lining this up with my, on the side there. I am not good at doing crookeds. Okay, that one. You see, and I'm going to trim this now, but it would have been nicer underneath there. Alrighty. So this one, where's my scissor? But at least my label is centered now, so that's nice. Okay, and then I am going to put this one on the back here, although it doesn't have double-sided because I want to use the twine around it. Otherwise I can't do that. Oh yeah, Diane, I'm not good at doing crooked. I can do things totally new if I do it crooked, honestly. I can't stand it. Or you need to do it, it's either really crooked or it's just a little bit crooked is not okay. A little bit crooked doesn't work. You see, and I want to have the same label here just to kind of that you don't see the this one on the back. So this one will probably go here, but I will do that later. I'm focusing on the front now. But you can see this is kind of how you can start building your book. You see, I have this one. You see there, and then also the leftover pieces, of course, you can, I'm not going to do that in this case, but you could put on here. So there's lots and lots of possibilities. So you just save all those pieces and you just start building. This one behind here will be nice, but I think in this case I like the blue. And then you just start building your book. Okay, so let's start decorating. I also found this one in my stash, you see. I thought, oh, that's a cool one from the earlier release that you can combine. Because don't forget, combine all the florals together. Because it is just a cool way to work. And that's what we encourage, of course, of doing. Oh, I found these. So this one, oh yeah, okay. So I have reinforcements. I use the heart reinforcements because those hearts are on the same set. This one is on the same, you see, on the same set as the labels. And sometimes I forget it because this one was designed before Esther did the reinforcement sets. And so it doesn't have the hole in it. So that's why you don't use it then that much, because it's in a different place. And I forgot to edge as well. I was going to edge everything. Hi, Diane. Hi, Diane. I can still edge, by the way. I can still edge my page. But this is so, and I have to say, I was thinking this morning because I was prepping this live and cutting and playing, and I thought, really, we have such fun products that I think it's, you know, I was just kind of almost like whistling in while I was working, because it was so much. I thought it's, you know, it's really, really amazing. So I do want to edge a little bit. And of course this one is from Esther, the florals are from Anita and Josette. And then the paper is from Ilse and Charlene. Oh, and the stamp is from Diane and Sonia. So I'm using like 4 different designers here. And how lucky are we that we can do that? How lucky are we that it works so well together? This by itself, by the way, would make me happy. Like you see, I can just like if I would just add something like that. But I'm going to do more, or hope to do more. Okay. Do you... I know. Tracy, isn't it? I know. Debbie, exactly. You can combine everything. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that one. So, I did start with some colors. So what I do for these ones, by the way, so these are the stamen. I have white stamen here. And what I do myself, I actually, you know, we got a whole bulk of these and then we go to pack them and it never happened. But one day maybe. Because those are actually really handy. So they are white. I take my ink here. And I just ink them in the color I want. Sometimes I did them in paint, but this is so much easier. So, and then you just go around and you do a few times and then you have all the sides for sure. You see, kind of see if I have it all. And these pick up the ink really nice. You can also, what you also can do, so now they're yellow. So if you kind of put them together now like this, and if I take then my black, just a light coat and let it sit for 10 minutes after spread it out with an old credit card. No idea what we're talking about, but it should be a very cool idea. Okay, so I hold them like this and then dip them on my black one. And now I have yellow with a black center. See? So easy. So easy. And so many things. So many things. But that's how I made those statement. Let me do this side because maybe I want to use the yellows. I know, Anja, aren't they great? Yeah. And again, combine because I have here, I cut the smaller flowers. And again, I only have 15 minutes left. So I don't get to do a lot of florals because I really, because we have an appointment, I really need to be going at 1. And I leave everything behind and pick it up on the way back. But I will absolutely finish this and show it to you, of course. Or maybe build it up on Wednesday. We can do that as well. See, so that's how I make my statement. So yellow or yellow with a black center. So all different re-ink pads with re-inker. Oh, okay. You mean, oh, yeah, you know what I know what you mean. But what I do with these ones, I actually just do drops and I just let it sink in. But the big ones, you mean you spread it out with an old credit card. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's what you're talking about. Okay, so I was going to use... I first did tumbled glass, but I think the broken china works better. So let me, maybe I can do 1 or 2 flowers. And I just cut more of the smaller ones because I think I kind of want to do... So what my idea was, I kind of want to do like an arrangement like here a little bit. So this is going to be a front of like a mini album. That's why I can make that more bulky. So I'm just going to tap a little bit. I missed a lot of the conversation, I guess, again. And then I'm going to do this. You see, and I die cut the ferns from the new line. Yeah, I think we keep, everything goes right on this side this time. I see this one I did with tumbled glass, but I like the broken china. Is this? Yeah, this is broken china. I also saw that Tim Holtz was having some archival inks now. Need to get those as well. Do I have more? Hey, where are my... Oh, here I have another small one. And you see this one has a center. So just dab. And of course this is our white soft finish cardstock with that beautiful texture on it. This is the lighter weight I'm using here. Actually, I like your hand showing through that. Oh, okay. Yeah, here. And then you go around And when you do this, of course, you hold your ink pad, like your dauber, in an angle. Don't do it like this. Kind of, I overdo it now. So only a tiny bit. Don't do it like this, because then you might get lines. That one. Just dab, 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 and then see what I have. I think I can make a nice floral already. Got my teaspoon ready to go. Hope all went well. Speedy recovery. Okay, surgery on my hands yesterday. Oh, okay. Who's that? Who had surgery on her hands? I missed it. Patient. Wait, can I see it like this? Oh, Jeanette Steiner. Surgery on my hands yesterday. Yeah. That would be... well, you can get a lot of ideas online then, Jeanette. I just hope it recovers well. That's the most important part. Then those 2 weeks are all worth it. I hope for you. Yeah, patience, yeah. So I actually did not cut the, color the back ones of these, because I thought if it shines with a little, oh, but if I have because I thought there's white in the paper. But I do want to color them, because if I see it through here, you see, think else. So I am going to add color to the back. Sorry, so it's going to be one floral probably. One floral. Because you see it on the back. So I need to color both sides. So definitely not going to finish this one then. I think I'm just going to prep all the pieces at home. And then like all my florals. And then on Wednesday, next Wednesday, I will put it together. Although knowing me, I also know that I think, oh, it's going to be so much fun, that I don't have the patience to wait. So talking about patience, Jeanette, that is not my best thing. So I tell you, patience is a good thing, but do I have it myself? Especially when I'm excited about something. Like those pine cones. Oh, I'm going to make pine cones. That will be so much fun. And it will be actually fun to do with the kids as well. Because I know if I tell them, can you find me some pine cones? They will be outside finding pine cones. Although I think they might stay in the city with Mark and Danielle this weekend. Which is fun as well, of course. Lucky kids. Okay, that one. I'm going to do this, but I think I'm going to only use the two smallest one for this one. So I will finish, but again, make sure you do the back side if you use vellum or transparency, because the florals will show on the back. And if I do that, it needs to be nice. Oh, Maya. Oh, I show you the pine cones. That is so much fun. That will, you know, I will show the pine cones. The florals we leave for now. Because or I can shape one. Can I shape one? Maybe. I will get back to the pine cones. No, you know what I should do? I should show the cards from Karen for the people that came in late. And I should show the pine cones, because that's actually super cool. And it gives you something to do for the weekend for sure. But you can imagine already, you can see this coming together. I see the stamen there, you see. So that's when I'm getting really excited. And I was going to use this there. Or I was going to color this in a color, or I was going to, you see, but you can see already this is going to be something. And I got my favorite butterfly again, because for the people that have that one from Ilse and Charlene, you see, that is always a winner. The butterfly from Ilse and Charlene, it's always a winner in there. So you can see that it will be, we have larger butterfly wings. We actually have 3 sizes. So I had that with me. So big plans, but it not, do I have the other size as well? Oh no, that's a smaller one. Oh, that's the middle. You got 3 butterfly wings in that set. So you can see already how that comes together. It's going to be either this or this one. Actually could be here on the label. But if you have that butterfly from that butterfly pocket, make sure to, you know. Would have been nice with your strawberries as well, Anita. With the, yeah, floral strawberries, like so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to put my own work away. And then first I am going to show the pine cone, and then I'm going to show you the cards for the people that were late. One more time from, so my pine cone idea starts with a pine cone. So I told people I got a pine cone because I was going to decorate this with like something on top, like that was my idea. But you know, this is a big, like a bigger, you see my hand here, so this is a bigger pine cone. This actually fell from one of the trees we got down. I made a wreath with it, actually. So, then my pieces go, but I'll show you, wait. So what I had is a piece of cardstock, can be any cardstock, of course. So this is something else, but so basically I cut the kind of a base out of regular cardstock. This is not regular, this is kind of from a box, so you wouldn't do that. But that's, you see, that's kind of what's underneath here. And then you just take your, and I use the Kids' Choice glue and it works perfectly, but you can use your, so you take your pine cones, and I'm going to find smaller ones. Oh, I absolutely, Dorothy, absolutely. I probably will work on it on Wednesday, but I'm also super excited to finish it. So I might do it later. So I just kind of take from the bottom here, I just start taking the pieces from the pine cone, and I peel them. If you can't peel them, a Tim Holtz scissor, of course, is always a winner for that kind of stuff. So you can also use that and just trim it right away. So trim it off. You see, so those are all your pieces. So I just start plucking from the bottom. Then, and I'm going to do that with smaller pine cones as well. You have to go, bye Jona, have a great weekend. And then what I did is I cut off, using Tim's scissor, cut off the tops, and then just started to glue these ones on my piece of paper and building it from the bottom up there. You see, so I just build it up. Oh, sorry, gluing that on. And then at the end, I added 2 at the bottom, kind of because that makes it. So I started with 3, so depending on your pine cone, of course. And then I ended, so building it up. Here the top I just trimmed. Yeah, I know, allemaal naar het bos. Do you have pine cones on your property, Anita, there? You see, and then here, you just can trim this off and make it round with that Tim Holtz scissor as well. And then I did 2 at the bottom here. So basically, whoops, slide these underneath here at the end. And then you get that fun little pine cone. And now you have a flat pine cone. So from this, super bulky, you go to a really nice pine cone that you can use on your card. So I did this, I showed you this here. And you see, I can just tuck this underneath here. And then I have a real pine cone, realistic pine cone on my work. Isn't it fun? And of course, I thought later these pieces by itself are nice, but you know, it's but that's a pine cone. So now the cards from, let me clean my mess. You see, so that's why I need to come back here, because I need to clean my mess here and get ready for next Wednesday. Okay, so quickly the cards from Karen Gerber. Look at that. Those are created with Florals number 12. I love the barn one. You see, Florals number 12. Then we have, yeah, it's really pretty. And Anna I know Karen posted them already, but Anna will also make really beautiful pictures next week and post those, because Anna's going with us as well. My Canadian Wild Rose, love it, created with this. It's amazing. So from non-realistic, because we don't give them a name, because we want you to do whatever you want. And then look what comes out of it. My work, Karen's work with the same floral. I think that is just absolutely stunning. And of course, Anita's work is totally different. Let me get one from Anita here. Same floral. Look at that. Pieces of art. Pieces of art. Love it, love it, love it. And then the last one that Karen sent me, put this away, otherwise it get mixed up. And then this one, created with this one. So, that's it for today. Exactly on time. I know you will be walking in here in a second, that we need to go. So let's turn the camera around. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to wish you all a wonderful weekend. People in Canada had Canada Day, I think, yesterday, so you might have a long weekend and be camping or having fun. So I hope you all have a great weekend. And here, happy 4th to everybody in the US. Marga will be here on Monday, and then I will be back on Wednesday. Bye bye.